Start. So welcome everyone. We are going to demo our user interface mockup. So we have student and admin. In admin, will also have counselor who will provide counseling services to our students. Um, and we can also sign up. I mean, students and admin, they can write their full name, their username. They can write down the select the universities and write the email, university email only, their password, and confirm the password, and they can create the account too. So, and once they have created an account and they are verified, they can come to this login page, select the university they are from, and write down the email and the password and sign in. So right now for is a demo, we have student at harvard.edu, and as a password we have password 123. And this is we are into our student page.
Okay, as you can see in the page, as soon as you log into our website, you enter into this wonderful dashboard page, the home page of our project. And as you can see here, we have a few trackers up here. You can see your mood score, see how many activities you've done, like meditations, journal entries. And right below that, you can see the slider as where you can pick how you're feeling today. And there's an option for you to share more if you want. And you can just log that into the website. And it remembers that and helps you go ahead. After that, you can see the personalized CBD exercises. You can use any of the exercises, start it, and do it. And right below that, you can see the Howard engagement tracker. With this, you can know how your weekly engagement has been going. Have you been attending the events? And you can also see the trackers for which, if you complete, you get some extra credits. Right below that, we have some recommended activities, some breathing exercises, some journaling activities, mood check and stress relief, and so on. Right below that, you can see the crisis support number. It has direct lines to National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, and Crisis Text Line, and Campus Counseling Center, of course. And moving on to our next page, campus page. Here, basically, you can schedule a visit. With one of our consultants. You can create an event, you can join an event created by others. There are different kinds of events you can just see here. You can put in the title, description, date, time, you share it with your friends, and then you can just, organize an event, come together and discuss ideas. And there's a registration button as well, which you can use to cancel and get the registration done.
Okay, so let's take a look at the wellness page for the student login in our app Minds. So as you can see, there's also a meditation exercise where you can practice calm breathing, listening to the audio we have here. You can fast forward it if you want. There's also mindful focus exercise, deep sleep sessions, stress relief sessions that you can go through. Yeah, there's one more mood tracker to track how your mood is doing. You can also share more if you want, and you can log in your mood. There's also live counselor chat we have that you can directly chat to a university counselor. So this is how it will look like. You can send them a text and they'll respond very quickly. Okay. See how responsive as you talk to them, your counselor. There are also various resources like understanding your anxiety, learn more about like common anxiety triggers. There's mindful practice guide and also a sleep hygiene tips section for the users. So there's also peer support rooms where you can join like common uh, reasons for stress while in the university. like exam stress, homesickness, where you can connect to people going through the similar issues as you. There's also burnout recovery. Yeah, you can look how peer support chat will look like, how people would talk to you. You can also type in there, and it is anonymous, so you don't have to worry about your identity. That's all we have for the peer space. Moving on to the next page.
And we have
Profile.
profile page here, and your student can see the profile of this of themselves, and they can set different notifications and um, also choose their light mode and dark mode features, and they can have all this privacy settings or everything on their hand. And now we will go into our admin page. So we have an admin login, sample login demo, and we should be all set. And this will be our admin dashboard. And in admin dashboard, we have a lot of options like overview, users, trains, resources, integrations, and counselors. We have like the main purpose of admin dashboard will be to offer services to the students while also taking help from their counselors and they themselves. And they will have a lot of visualizations from the data that they have from the students, a lot of data being anonymous and protecting the privacy and data of the students, counselors, and talk between them. And they so their visualization can be segregated into different time period, like today, this month, quarterly, or yearly. So in the overview page, they will see the active users, some data stats on the number of users, the session time that has been completed, exercise that were already done, some of the risk alerts that came from the student side who requires attention. And down below, we can see different chart that shows how the progress has been, what has been the trends over time in mental health. Similarly, different features that were used by the students, like mood tracker or meditation, CBT exercise, and kind of things in different time frame. Similarly, risk assessment, how what were the percentage of students who were in low risk, high risk, and medium risk, so that they can prioritize what they can do, what resources to provide to students, what events can be done in the university, and also they can see their activities in reference to other universities that are in the vicinity or within the United States. So the same thing that we saw in overview, where it's like a summary stat, and they can be looked into depth in different sections. Like in users, they can see more of the data on the users. In trains, they can see those similar trains with more analytics capability. And
And we also have the resources section. So this section is for resources allocation suggestions. So this is based on when you are trying to allocate the resources for different features that will be updated later on depending on the needs. So here we can see the uh, uh, cou- crisis counselors resource type. So the current allocation is 3 right now. So it means that it needs to be of high priority. So based on these suggestion, we'll be allocating our resource on the different features. So you can see the crisis counselors is of high priority right now. The second features that's high priority is the meditation workshops and so on, and peer support program and so on. And yeah, we also do have the budget optimization section where we'll recommend the budget based on the student needs. For example, right now the more need is uh, high. Oh yeah, based on yeah, based on the data that we get from the users. Yeah, and then we also have the university counseling integration feature. So this is for connecting our app with the university's counseling center. So so now right now we have some available systems. For example, right now we have student health information system. So it records the uh, student wellness data. Also, we have connected the crisis section. So this connects the user to the emergency hotline system. So yeah, the other features are not connected yet, but we are still in the process of connecting it. And we also have some data sharing settings. Just like that. Okay, and then now the last thing on our admin dashboard is of counselors. So this dashboard is mainly for the visualization of counselor section. So here you can see the availability of the counselor that we have and the students that are requiring counseling. So we just recommend the counselor chat based on the student's mental wellness data. So yeah, you can just recommend the counselor right now, and then we can also see the chat communication log that shows that whose student is being counseled by which counsel like which counselor, and all the messaging history and all.
Awesome. Now we will see the login of counselor and what the portal of counselor looks like. And let me log in real quick, mindease.com. So we have all this sample right now. Um, and then we will we can sign in later. Right now I didn't put any code there, but university admin will offer some code to the counselor and they can use that to log in.
Yeah, so just as you can see on the screen towards the left-hand side, there's this category where it says student cases. So you can see the number of students who are currently in need of counseling, advice and all that stuff. It also shows the priority level. So if you see like high risk, it needs to be addressed quicker. Medium simply means, medium priority, and low priority. And then you also can see like admin recommended. That simply means, the admin has recommended that these students would need help and support as soon as possible. And then once, you tap onto the students that a counselor is assigned to, you can chat with them, just like you can see for this student, Alex, he shares about, I've been feeling overwhelmed lately with all his classes. So, there's the respond message that you can see. And then back and forth, you can talk what's going on, or, what's keeping them struggling about in their college. And then same goes for other students, like with Jordan Lee as well. You can continue your chats, and it is completely private and discreet. And then you can also check if they're online or not, if they're having any sort of hesitation in reaching out. So I think this chat feature would definitely allow you to be frank with them, know their problems and try and help them out. You can see the past history of a student, in the sense you can view their profile. You can also try and schedule a session with them and simply talk to them in person and help them out with whatever problem they are facing. So, and then you can definitely try and set notifications, your settings for being a counselor and all that. And then if you go to the settings section, you can update your profiles and stuff as a counselor. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for the counselor section.
Okay. Okay, in conclusion, our app gives the institution some valuable insights to improve the campus mental health support and providing a comprehensive, personalized, and stigma-free way for students to take care of their emotional well-being. So, thank you. This is our demo.